Hey YouTube fam, it's your girl Alicia and I'm back with another DIY video. So in today's video is going to be another part of our graduation series. So I've told you guys in my previous video that I'm going to be doing 42 graduation videos. I think this video is number 6 or 7. I think number 6, but it could be number 7. But yeah, we're going to be doing 42 videos in total. We're going to be doing graduation videos on how to make fans, how to make t-shirts, how to make all types of party favors, banners. I mean, I'm gonna just be bringing you guys so many craft projects for this coming graduation season of 2024. So in this video, I'm showing you guys how to customize my round fan templates. These templates are available on the website. I'll definitely put the link down below for you guys. I made this in a bunch of different colors. I'm going to be showing you guys how I customize the black, yellow, and white one on camera. So yeah, so I'm going to be doing a giveaway like always in this video as well, where you can get some free templates. So definitely stay tuned to the end of this video so you can see how to get your template. So I'm not going to ramble on too much. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So to get the template, you'll head over to my website, creativecraftingllc.com. I'll leave the link down below for you guys, and you go ahead and click into the graduation season. These templates came out so amazing. Like, I'm loving all of my designs for this graduation year, all of my fan designs. So I'm going to be adding more on a weekly basis, so definitely always check back. So yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down in our graduation section, and we're going to go ahead and click on the black, yellow, and round graduation fan. Now, if you need a particular school color and you don't see it on the website, definitely click on the contact me section and let me know, hey, I like the round fan, but I want it in burgundy or gray or whatever color you need, and I'll add it within 48 hours on the website. So yeah, so I'm going to show you guys how to customize this using Canva, okay? You can use Microsoft Word, you can use PicMonkey, but I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do it using Canva. Once I get onto Canva, we're going to go ahead and click on Create Design. We're going to scroll down to Import New, and we're going to go ahead and upload our template, okay? And I'm going to put a link in the description box as well for a 30-day free trial of Canva, okay? So we're going to go ahead and click on our design or our template, and we're going to go ahead and click use in a new design, and I'm going to go ahead and for the size of this template, we're going to go ahead and look for 11 by 8.5 inch, okay? And once that pops up, I'm going to go ahead and click on flyer, okay? We want this to open up to a solid sheet of paper that measures 11 by 8.5 landscape, okay? So once that pops up, we're going to go ahead and go to upload files once again, and we're going to go ahead and upload the picture of our graduate. I'm going to be using 2 different pictures in this fan template. Of course, you can use one, but I wanted to show you guys some more design or style aesthetics where you guys can really, you know, embellish your fans with more than one picture. I just wanted to show you guys different options of how to design your templates, okay? So I'm going to go ahead into my AI images where I have all my AI models, and I'm going to go ahead and pick 2 images that I feel like will look really good on this template, okay? So we're going to go ahead and upload those 2 into our Canva, and then we're going to go ahead and customize our template. Now, if you are new to Canva, don't worry, okay? This tutorial is super simple, super easy. You don't have to have any prior Canva experience. You know, you guys can just watch me do it in this video and you'll know exactly how to do it. Super simple, super easy. I made the job easier for you guys by making the pre-designed templates, so all you guys have to do is customize it. Now that I have our images, I'm going to go ahead and click on one of them, and I want to put this image basically I want to add 2 of this image to the template, okay? And I'm going to show you guys how I'm doing that. So I'm going to go to the top and click on edit photo. We're going to of course remove the background of our image, okay? And then it typically removes 100% of the background every time, so you guys don't have to worry about that. It'll pop up just like this. So we're going to go ahead and click done, and it'll pop up on the template with the background removed. So I'm going to go ahead and size the image and crop it and place it to where I want it to be in the template, and I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste and add a second of this image on the opposite side of the template where the books are, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and crop it and size it, and then I'm going to go ahead and copy and paste and add another one of this image to the opposite end right next to her, but just on the opposite side, okay? Because I want to give this fan some design. I just make some more design to the fan, okay? Now you can use one picture, of course, but I wanted to show you guys different design options that you can do to really customize and make your template stand out. So I'm going to go ahead and flip the first picture because I want it to be facing each other, like in a symmetrical way, if that makes sense. I'll show you guys here in a second. So I'm going to go ahead to flip horizontal, and now it's both facing the opposite direction. That's exactly how I want it to look. Then I'm going to go ahead and play with the sizing some more and just get each image to where I want it to be on a template, not trying to cover up the congrats or the class of, but I want them to be big where they stand out. So I'm going to do just like that and keep those two at the sides, and then I'm going to go ahead and click on the other image. I'm going to go back into our uploads and click on the other image because I want to add a different image to the center or in the middle of those first two images, okay? And we're just going to go ahead and repeat the same steps. I'm going to go ahead and click on the image. I'm going to go into edit photo, and we're going to go ahead and remove that background as well, okay? Super simple, super easy. I'm going to also go down to shadows, and I'm going to add a shadow around her, but I'm going to go ahead and crop her a little bit first, okay? So we're going to go ahead and crop her and center her to where we want her to be on that template. I'm going to make her a little bit smaller, but I'm going to not make it too small because I want it to be, of course, a little bit bigger and stand out more than the first two images, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and play with the sizing a little bit, play with the positioning, and I'm going to go ahead and crop her because I don't want her image to cover that class of 2024 at the bottom, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to go back into edit photo. We're going to go back into, we're going to go down into shadows, and we're going to go ahead and add a glow around her. That'll also make that center image stand out as well on top of the first two images on the side. So yeah, that's exactly how I want it to look. I love it. I think it's perfect just like that. So we're going to go ahead and focus on adding some text. And I'm going to add her school name, and I'm going to add her first and last name, okay? You can add more, you can add less. It's up to you. I'm going to go ahead and click on text. I'm going to go ahead and click on add a text box, and then we're going to go ahead and add her school name first, and I want to add her school name right above her head on the top, right under congrats, okay? But you can add it wherever you want. You can add it in the graduation caps, you can add it in the notebooks on the side, but I'm just going to go ahead and add it right above her in the center of that fan. So I'm going to call her school Eastside High. I'm going to change the color of the lettering to red. Now you can make it yellow, you can make it black, you can make it white, you can make it pink, you can make it whatever color, but I feel like to make the lettering stand out, it's always nice to use a different color outside of what's already in that template. I felt like red would look really, really nice against that yellow and that black and that white. So I'm gonna make Eastside High a red color. I'm gonna change the font to something that I feel like will be more bold and that will stand out more than the font that's already there. And then after doing that, I'm going to go ahead and add a black outline around the east side high. I think I'm going to go ahead and put the east side on top and high underneath it. Then I'm going to go ahead and change the spacing of that as well to make it look more close together. The letters east side and high more close together. I'll show you guys here in a second what I mean. But yeah, I went ahead and changed the font to April Fat Face is what it's called. Then I went ahead and pressed enter between the east side and the high so that it can be one word on top of the other. Then I went ahead and changed the spacing of it so the words could be more closer together, okay? And that's super simple, super easy to do. Then I'm going to go ahead into effects, and I'm going to go ahead and add a black outline around that east side high, okay? This is how simple it is, guys. You don't have to have any prior Canva or editing experience, okay, in order to be able to do this. It's super simple, super easy. In a few minutes, you can have a nice customized looking graduation fan template, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and add that black outline around Eastside High. Then we're going to go ahead and add another text box. So we're going to go ahead and focus on putting her first and last name. And I'm going to put that down to where the class of 2024 is, right underneath that center picture, okay? I'm going to also make her name, her first and last name, in red as well. Okay, you can choose different colors. I mean, you can design this, guys, however you want to design it, but I think that I'm just going to go ahead and keep her first and last name red as well. Probably going to change the font. I'm not going to use April Fat Face for her first and last name, but I am going to keep it red, and I am going to also add a black outline around both her first and last name as well. Okay, so let me go ahead and change the color to her last name. I'm going to call her, like I said, Daniela Peters, and we're going to put the Peters in first because I want her first name to sit on top of the last name, of course. So I'm going to go ahead and position that to where I want it to be. Then I'm going to go ahead and choose the font that I think will look good for her last name. Then I'm going to go ahead and size it. Then after sizing it, I'll go ahead and I'll add the thick black outline around the last name as well. Then we're going to go ahead and focus on the first name and put that right above the last name. Okay, so yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and then we're going to come back and I'm going to show you guys how it looks before we print it. Then we're going to save it. Of course, we're going to print, and then I'm going to show you guys how it looks once it's printed. And we're going to be printing these guys on solid white cardstock. Okay, you can use glossy paper as well, but I'm going to be using solid white cardstock in this video. So let me go ahead and finish the first and last name. You guys can follow my mouse to see exactly what I'm clicking on, but like I said, it's super simple, super easy to do this, guys. You don't have to have any previous Canva or even any editing experience. This is super simple, super easy. Canva is a really simple editing software and tool to use. You can even play around with it so you guys can learn more ways to design, but I'm keeping it simple in this video because I like to cater to people that are doing this for the first time, like to my new crafters. Experienced crafters, they already know how to edit and do all this stuff. The new crafters are the ones that really have no clue and they really need the help, and they so I want to keep it as simple as possible just for them. So like I said, in this template, I'm only going to add the school, her first and last name, but you can definitely add more. You see the graduation caps, you can add like a school logo, and the books that's on the opposite end, you can add like a phrases, you can add honor roll student, you can add A plus, you can add whatever you want to add, but I'm just going to go ahead and put the school and first and last name. Then we're going to go ahead and download and print that. Okay, okay, so now that I finished with the customization of the template, we're gonna go ahead and go up to the top where it says share, and we're gonna go ahead and download this. Okay, so when you're downloading it, Canva gives you a bunch of options of how you want to save it or download it. So you can choose between JPG, PNG, PDF, or SVG. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at PNG, and I'm gonna go ahead and download that and save that because we're gonna go ahead and print. Okay, so once that uploads or once it downloads, we'll go ahead and save it, and then I'm going to show you guys the printer settings of where I would set my printer to print this particular template. Okay, so once we go ahead and save it, and look how good this guys look. I mean, look how good this looks, guys. It looks so good. Like, I love the way this turned out. So I'm going to go ahead and click on print, and I'm printing with my inkjet HP printer. Sometimes I use my laser, but I mainly use my inkjet. But either way it goes, they'll come out good on an HP or on a, I'm sorry, on an inkjet or on a laser. So we're going to go ahead and keep it at landscape. Okay, but I'm going to show you guys if we change it to portrait, how it'll cut out some of the image. Okay, so if you're having issues with the entire template printing, more than likely 100% it's because of your printer settings. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put it back at landscape, because remember, we edited or we customized this in landscape with using 11 by 8.5 inch. That's a landscape sheet of paper. Okay, so my printer settings also offer full page, or you can pick the size that you want. I'm going to keep it at full page. Now noticing changing the sizes of it changes the size, of course, of the image. So I'm going to go ahead and keep my printer size at full page, and it also offers fill page or shrink to page. I'm going to keep it at fill page, and I'm going to go ahead and print it in those settings. Okay, so if you're having issues, it's typically always because of your printer settings. And like I said, I'm using my inkjet printer. Okay, you can print these using sublimation, but I find it's best to use glossy photo paper if you're using a sublimation printer. Okay, with the cardstock, the page is probably not going to come to full color the way that mine's look. But like I said, if you're going to use sublimation, definitely want to do a glossy photo paper. Okay, because sublimation doesn't really print copy and print paper or even regular cardstock paper to its full color potential. Okay, I've used copy and print paper before using sublimation, and the printing came out dull. So I would suggest, if you're gonna print these using a sublimation ink printer, definitely go ahead and use glossy photo paper instead of regular cardstock. So yeah, so this is how all of them printed out. I printed out 3 for you guys, and the one that we did in the center, of course, is the one that we did edited together in Canva. But yeah, to assemble these, all we need to have is a pair of scissors, some scotch tape, some solid white cardstock, some wooden fan handles, popsicle sticks, and of course a glue gun. And I'll leave the link down below for the supplies, especially the wooden fan handles. I got them off Amazon. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and cut out the yellow, black, and white one on camera, because we're going to go ahead and assemble that one together. And these are super simple and super easy to cut out and to assemble. Okay, they're super easy to put together. You guys can put together a bunch of these in no time. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my scissor to cut them out. Now if you wanted to use your cutting machine, if you have one to cut it out, by all means go ahead and use your cutting machine. But I like to make videos that specialize in people that are new to crafts that might not have a cutting machine, because you don't have to have those certain supplies to do these crafts. Okay, because I've been doing crafting even before cameos and crickets were even introduced, so I've been used to using my hands and a pair of scissors. Okay, I got the strongest fingers that you can ever imagine, because I've been using scissors for a long time. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it out with my scissor. But if you want to use your cut machine, definitely go ahead. But this probably took about maybe 2 minutes, or a little bit over 2 minutes, maybe 2 minutes and 10 seconds of cut time. I tried to make the templates one large basic image that's easy for you to cut if you are cutting these out by hands, because I'll try to make the projects as simple as possible for my crafters. Okay, so whether you're a seasoned crafter, whether you're new to crafting, I try to make it so everyone can be able to do this in a very easy fashion. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and finish cutting this out, and I'm just cutting out basically one large circle, so it's super easy, a super clean cut. And then after cutting this out, we're going to go ahead and make a back of the fan as well. Now I do see some crafters that just make a front of the fan and that's it, and what they'll do is they'll add the wooden fan handle to the fan, and then the project is complete. Now you can do that, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for me in particular, I like to make something that's a little bit more sturdy, especially if you're making these to sell. If you're making it for yourself, or if you're making it to sell, it can go either way. But I like to make a very as much of a sturdy product as possible. So I found that adding a back of the fan makes the fan a lot more sturdy. Now that I went ahead and finished cutting it out, this is how it looks. Super easy cut, super clean cut. Look how good this template came out. This, let's just, it just looks so good. Like our AI model looks good. Like it just looks so good with the red font looks good. Everything just looks wonderful. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab a solid sheet of our cardstock. I'm gonna go ahead and grab our scotch tape as well. I'm gonna go ahead and cut small pieces of our scotch tape, and I'm gonna turn it around into a ball where the scotch tape is sticky all the way around. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick a few of those pieces on the back of the front of our template, if that makes sense. Okay, I just basically turn the template over to the back, and we're going to go ahead and add some some tape to the back of that template. Okay, because we're going to go ahead and just stick that right onto the solid sheet of cardstock. I probably added about 5 or 6 pieces of tape. Just add enough where you can stick it to the other sheet of paper, and it can be stable while you're cutting out the back of your fan. Okay, and that's all. Super simple, guys. Super easy project. I mean, you guys can do this in no time. The editing is easy, or the customization is easy, and also the assembly is easy as well. One thing I love to do is bring you guys easy crafting projects where it doesn't take a whole lot of work and a whole lot of time to make a very nice project. Okay, So this is how we're looking. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab my scissor. We're going to go ahead and just cut out. We're going to trace around our template, and that's how we make the back end. Super simple, super easy. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. Then we're going to go ahead and come back, and I'm going to show you guys how we're going to assemble our fan template. Okay, so now that we have the back of our fan template cut out, this is how it looks. Super simple, super easy. Okay, you don't have to use solid white cardstock to make the back. You can use whatever color you want. I just went ahead and used what I had on hand, which was black. So, I'm sorry, which was white. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up just the top part of that fan, and I'm gonna go ahead and take the glue gun and glue just the top part of that fan. I'm not gonna glue the whole thing. I'm only gonna glue just the top part, the very tip of that congrats. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and open up the bottom. So the reason why I glued the top was to keep the fan together and stable while we work on the inside of our fan. So I'm going to go ahead and grab one of our wooden fan handles, and I'm going to go ahead and set that up right in the bottom center of that fan handle, okay? And when I glue the wooden fan handle in, I usually glue in no more than about 3 inches of the top of that handle, okay? We don't have to put it halfway in. We just want to put about 2, maybe 3 inches the most of that fan handle, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and grab 3 of our popsicle sticks. You don't have to use these, but I strongly recommend to have a stable fan. You go ahead and use some popsicle sticks as well. So I like to go ahead and put in at least 3 popsicle sticks, and we're going to put one above the fan handle and the other two on the both ends of the fan handle. That's going to make this fan super sturdy. So that way when you shake your fan or when you use your fan, it don't sound wobbly, because this is made with paper, guys. Even though it's a thicker form of paper, it's still paper. So you want it to feel sturdy. You want it to feel like like it was made properly, basically. You know what I mean? You don't want to fan it and you hear that wobbly sound, people looking at you like, what is that? You know what I mean? So yeah, so definitely go ahead and use popsicle sticks if you're gonna also make the back of a fan. Okay, you want to put some popsicle sticks in the inside and make yourself a sturdy fan. Okay, trust me, it makes a world of a difference. So yes, I'm gonna go ahead and glue in that last popsicle stick, and that's basically it for the inside of the fan. Once we get that in there, we're gonna go ahead and glue around the rest of the fan, and that's basically how we put the fan together, guys. How super simple and easy this is. I want to say all together with editing and with the assembly, about a 10-minute project. About a 10-minute project, less than that if you take out the editing, because of course after you edit or you customize one, you can print several of them. So all you have to do is assemble at that point. And the assembly process is fairly quick. I didn't speed up any of the videos, and I do that so because I want you guys to see in real time how long this actually takes. Okay, so once you customize the fan, if you're gonna make like 12 fans, the customizing takes the longest, but assembling them is very quick, very simple. Okay, so yeah, so definitely if this graduation seasoning, if you're a senior, if you're graduating, definitely try to make your own fans, or if you're gonna make them to sell, definitely give this a shot. Look how nice this came out, guys, and look how quick that was, and look how pretty the end result is. and we have us a nice sturdy fan, okay? So yeah, so if you guys made it to the ending of this video, which is where we are here, thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna give you guys the giveaway. The link will be down below, and we're gonna go ahead and do a giveaway on the black, yellow, and white. I usually always give away the one that I edit or customize in a video. And keep in mind that the giveaway quantity is typically between 15 to 25 quantity, so it is slim. So you want to go ahead and click that link down below immediately and go ahead and get your free templates. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely give me a like, a comment, definitely subscribe, because I have so much more content coming you guys' way. I just can't keep staring at these fans. They just came out really nice. I'm gonna do a lot more round fan designs because I'm loving the way that this is looking. It's looking really good. So yeah, so definitely go ahead and get your giveaway before it's gone, because I want to say sometimes the giveaways are gone within about 24 hours, okay? Depending on how many views, of course, my video gets. But yeah, but definitely go ahead and comment, like, and subscribe. Support your girl. I got so much more content coming you guys' way. Like, I'm going to be flooding you guys with graduation videos, so I apologize from now. But yeah, if you watched the whole video, thank you guys so much. And like always, God bless.